Am I the a-hole for telling my husband I won't be calling him when I go into labor? I'm currently 38 plus 2 days pregnant, expected to go into labor anytime. This is my 4th baby. But for about the last 2 months, my husband has barely been around. He goes to work with his buddy, usually until about dinner, Monday to Friday. Comes home, eat dinner, watch the news, shower, and then goes out to see different friends for the evening. Usually comes home anywhere from 9 to 12. And then weekends are usually spent with these friends doing other random things, usually not work related. When I have tried to talk to him about how I'd like him to spend more time with me, he always says I need to make my own friends. Today, his exact words when I said I don't want that much of him were, "Yeah, I know, but if you had friends, you'd ask even less." When he called this afternoon to tell me he wasn't coming home after work and would probably be having drinks tonight with his friends, and he then proceeds to tell me he fully intends to go with his hubby's party next weekend as well. I didn't get upset, I just said fine, have a good time. Before he hung up, he said if I needed him to call. My response was no, I wouldn't be calling. If I went into labor, I'd be calling someone else. And now he's mad at me, saying that I'm being childish. But I say it as if he's drinking this close to my due date and planning on drinking next weekend, whether the baby has come or not, and then he clearly doesn't care to be there. It's not like I can call him and have him to come home to go to the hospital with me drunk as a skunk. So am I really being reasonable by telling him no, I won't be calling him if he's not here when I go into labor?
NTA, I am so sorry you're going through this. You're telling me you have 3 other kids with this guy and he's never home with you or them. What the hell? I have 2 children from a previous relationship and 1 child with my husband already, yeah. On the rare occasion that he is home, he will spend time with our daughter, but for the last month, yes, it's been me home with the 3 kids for the most part. And he sees nothing wrong with this behavior. I'm sorry that this is the state of your marriage. Tell him, don't ask to go to counseling, otherwise you may as well be a single parent on paper. 2. ETA. Thank you for the awards, co-redditors. I completely agree with the comment above. Ask to go to counseling. You're about to have your 4th kid. I can only imagine how stressful that is as a woman. If I had to guess, your full attention has been on the kids. He needs to get his shit together and help out more with the family. You guys need balance. Him helping out will allow you to have a social life outside of the house. Again, knowing nothing else. He shouldn't be going out that much. But it's healthy to go out with friends. You should have the opportunity to do that as well. NTA. Do you have someone else who can support you right now? Because right now it's pretty clear that you're a single mother regardless of your marital status. I am very lucky in the fact that my ex is actually very supportive of me right now, along with his family. 2 of my 3 kids are from a previous marriage, and my ex and his family have said that when I do go into labor, they will take my 2 older kids and will even keep them for a bit to let me get settled at home with a new baby. 4 kids with someone who spends maybe 2 to 3 hours of awake time with the family per day. And that time is spent eating, watching the news, and showering. OP, this is not a marriage. This sounds like you have an asshole roommate you don't like very much. I wouldn't call him if the house was on fire. If he wanted to be with his family, he would spend time with his family. The guilt tripping you for not having friends is utter bullshit. Dump the dude and find a person who will at least make you a priority when you're about to pop out baby number 4. He's not behaving like a partner or a parent. He's not even behaving like a responsible roommate. And while the reason behind the behavior matters, what matters more is that he's given up on every responsibility to you and basically has told you that you and his child matter less than drinks with the boys. Even if that really is drinks with the boys and not code for time with the side chick, he's still being a complete who's incapable of holding down an adult relationship. You're a single mother at this point. The only thing that you still have to decide is what you want to do about that. This is exactly how I caught my husband cheating on me with our first. I wanted him to have friends and go out before our baby arrived. Well, he went out a bit, then more, until I didn't see him. I wasn't allowed to go, I was alone more than not. So I finally got fed up and looked through all his socials with the password he used for everything, and wouldn't you know it, tons of nudes of a girl his friend lives with. It broke me. So close to birth, and I find out he cared more about someone he had previously called a nasty slut that he would never cheat with. Please don't waste any more of your time. He showed you what he cares about. Get rid of him. Edit, I cannot write. OP, I really want you to leave this man, and it sounds like you're already there too. Do you have access to bank statements? This man does not love you and you deserve much better. My mind also went to cheating. This is bad timing, so take all the time you need, but all these people suggesting marriage counseling obviously are trying to avoid the classic Reddit equals divorce thing, which I'm guilty of this myself. Based on your replies, this is not a man who will change, but will try to gaslight you. I wish you luck, not only for yourself, but the poor babies that have to deal with this baby man. OP, this sounds like my ex. Started out okay, got pregnant, suddenly he started spending 99% of his time either at work or with his friends. I was at home with a baby, waiting to spend time with him, waiting for the hour on the weekend when he'd sit down and watch a show with me or something, because sex was not happening. Turns out he didn't really like me and he felt trapped, even though he loved the baby, but also wasn't home to really spend time with the baby. Best thing I ever did was leave him. Take care of yourself, op, he seems to be done with the relationship. You deserve to know you're valued and it's not with this guy. OP, I say this with kindness, but you do need a reality check. The reality is this. You deserve to be with someone who actually wants to spend time with you, not someone you have to plead with for 5 seconds of their time, and for that time to be spent by them belittling you. Show yourself a love he won't. Find a way out of your marriage, because he's already gone in every way that matters. I hope the many comments here help you feel reassured that you're not overreacting. I also hope it helps you find the resolve to leave this man and demand better. Take care of yourself and those precious little ones. I wish you the best. That's called gaslighting. Also, as a married man with children, his family time and spouse time should be a priority. Sounds like he just eats dinner and sleeps at the house. That's not you needing to make friends, that's him not respecting his home life. I've literally told him that I could have 100 million friends and it still wouldn't replace the time I need to spend with my husband, but it goes in one ear and out the other.